Need advice? Taco Bob to the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
We are Orlando's rock station, and welcome in the World-Renowned Life Coach LCTB. I trust that you found the changes you requested to the green room adequate.
I found changes in there. Look at the changes here. Well, I got these split screens with a new hookup.
Well, we talked about the cameras last week, and thank you for purchasing the system.
Oh, I'm talking about the split screen computers.
Okay, yeah.
All these new computers they brought in.
What about Siobhan, the new makeup artist? You said you wanted a new makeup artist because these new high-definition cameras, you want the best to be brought out.
Yeah.
And so Siobhan,
she's cool.
She's got you looking good.
Yeah.
And
the red in there, though, if it's a green room for a life coach, I want it to be green, not or comfortable, like a sitting area.
How about the
that is the reddest room I've ever seen.
High-end espresso machine we had installed for you?
Yep, little kegerator. Not much of a beer drinker, but
just wanted to make sure you were pleased.
Everything cool with you?
No complaints here. We're here for the listeners for you to throw your assistance to.
I'm gonna change this computer screen over to. There we go. I got two text lines up.
Got you up and running on Facebook Live right now. Looking good, Life Coach.
Thank you. You still have me in frame if I kick my feet back. How we doing?
We're good.
All right,
front and center.
Hey, LC. Just got a couple gator tags to go hunting. Knowing you're 10% swamp people. What?
You're Southern California.
Any suggestions? Well, I got a hunting camp in Louisiana. I know that guy from Gator Hunting Show, actually. Showed him. I counseled him.
The guy I work with booked him as a guest on this show years ago.
It didn't go well, did it?
It was the worst interview, I think. Well, yeah, it was close to the worst interview we've ever had.
Well, that's how I know him, because I counsel him for speech. I'm also a speech pathologist in addition to a life coach, and he's getting better a little bit. Now, thank you for the bear tag, or the alligator tag, but the hot commodity right now is bear tags. You know? That's what people are looking for.
That hasn't been green-lighted
yet. I know, people. It's gonna get fast-tracked. I'm gonna get 3 little ones. Yeah. How do I tell my girl?
Very nice thing to say.
How do I tell my girlfriend to stop making so many delicious meals, Life Coach? I'm super grateful, but putting on too much weight. We've been dating 9 months, and I've gained 25 pounds. That sounds like a pregnancy. Like a bouncing baby lasagna inside of you. How do you tell her? You don't. Why don't you just start eating less, you fat bastard? Right? If she's making delicious meals, you got a home run. But just eat less of them. Well, you know why you're complaining about delicious meals? There's some kid in a third world country excited about a rotisserie rat that he's getting ready to eat. Well, he's got flies flying all around him. You know?
You have a great knack for putting things in perspective.
Breaking
them down in easy-to-understand terminology.
Trust me, I've seen the commercials, where they want you to donate like 10 cents a day to help little Walter, or whatever the hell his name is. I don't think it's Walter. LC, what do you think about couples sleeping in different rooms? My husband keeps me up every night with his snoring.
I wonder who this is from.
Signed, can't stand it. I love the idea. I'm serious. Sleep is a very important. Do you know how important sleep is, right, Red?
Sure.
Yeah. Sleep is a very important part to your health, not to mention with the lack of sleep that she's getting because her husband snores, it's probably affecting you at work, which is bad for your health and now bad for your job. You just make another room very inviting for him. Like Twin Peaks calendar hanging on the wall. And then you maybe, slap a Shakira poster right behind the bed.
Maybe get like an extra AC vent installed.
You could do that.
Yeah.
That would be genius.
Yeah. Nice and cool in there.
Mini fridge full of beer, maybe some ice cream in that little, the little freezer part that never works in the mini fridge. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Never quite understood what that was for.
Neither did I. He'll be moved in minutes. You'll be sleeping like a baby. God, I solve problems. That's what I do, Patty.
It's incredible.
Oh, I I had to take two on this one. Oh, learned one. When I saw it, I'm looking at something. Oh, learned what?
Learned.
Oh, learned one. With AI almost certain to take over plebeian jobs, how worried are you that the magic 8-ball will take over your art? Okay. How dare you compare me to a magic 8-ball?
Wow, that's if I was cynical, I'd say that might have been a shot at what you do here at your craft.
That was a shot over the bow. Hell yeah. Well, let me check. Uh-oh. It just magic 8-ball down here just said chances are good. Son of a sailor, man. Oh, speaking of sailor, LC have a salmon fishing trip planned with my business partner and I are heading to Seattle for the fishing trip. Okay, wait. LC have a salmon fishing trip planned. Business partner and I are heading to Seattle for it. Now the wife's saying she needs a new car. I can't afford both. What do I do? If it's your business partner, that screams right off to me. Right?
Sure, fishing trip.
You're out there talking about fishing.
You just don't.
Talking about business.
Really, only need to utter one sentence, right?
What?
To make it a business trip.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, hey, good catch. We should mount that on the wall at work. But if that doesn't work, you got to go back to the old phrase "happy wife, happy life," and get her a car. Not new. Meet her in the middle with a used car. Because those salmon fishing trips are like 10 G's. Because they freeze, whatever that really hard freeze is,
So
and send it and fly it back.
So let me get this straight for those of you watching. I'll do the visual here, representation and importance.
Yeah.
Salmon trip up here. Wife's used car to get to and from work down here.
Well, no, you got a happy wife, happy life, I said. So let's go ahead on camera and move the wife on top of the salmon trip because you're going to get her a used car and skip the salmon trip.
Oh, the trip is gone.
It's gone.
Oh.
Just unless you can write it off, then you get her a used car and then head to like your local grocery store or maybe a Sam's or a Costco. They have the really big salmon fillets. Grab you a couple of them suckers. It'll be just like fishing, but you catch them quicker. Right out of the seafood case.
And they're ready to go on the grill.
Yeah, some of them have butter tabs on them. How long?
You could probably get another one in here, sir.
Okay.
If you so desire. I mean, this is your segment.
Somebody just called. Wow. Somebody just called the guy complaining about his food a fat F. What the heck? What just happened? I have a last one. I lost it. All right. They could just wing this one. Kind of wing the whole segment if you think about it.
That's an interesting organizational system that's
I know.
over there.
Wife and I got married 3 years ago. My mom and dad were best friends with her mom and dad. Now they're both divorced and dating. Wow, that's deep. So my dad is now dating my wife's dad. Okay, we follow you now. How do we convince them not to get married so we're not stepbrother and sister? I know it's deep. Both their parents are dating each other and thinking of getting married, but the younger couple already got married 3 years ago. Isn't it like finders keepers? Right? Like the tie goes to the runner in baseball. You were first, right?
I guess.
And if you're not first, you're last. So those two can go suck an egg, as they used to say back in the schoolyard.
It sounds like they're well down that path already.
No, it's not eggs, Pat. It's other. So they shouldn't be able to get married. Either way, I'm not going to Thanksgiving there. That's some uncomfortable stuff.
There's maybe serving salmon at the reception.
Butter tab's already on it. And look, there's wife in her used Pontiac.
Designated driver. Yeah. How convenient.
Outstanding. Hey, come on.
All right, life coach.
Oh, Hunter has off today.
Really?
I'm going to get it there. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. It's been a rough week.
Ronnie!
Who?
It's a stand-in pilot I picked up at the air yard. Ronnie, come on, let's roll!
All right, Lunch and Tacos commercial-free workday rock block coming up next. Stand by.
Lunch and Taco on the the iHeartRadio app and listen anytime, anywhere.
This is JRR.